Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Eva. I make videos all about sustainable, low-waste living, veganism and minimalism. Apologies for the kind of change in scenery. We are moving house soon. Paperwork. So yeah, sorry I haven't got as nice a backdrop as I usually do in here. But without further ado, let's get into 10 low-waste swaps for your living room. So the first low waste swap is something really important, and that is secondhand electronics. E-waste is a massive problem. As you can imagine, it takes a lot of resources to make electronic goods, from all the precious metals and then all of the work as well that goes into making them and all of the questionable things that happen in these factories. So it's always really great to buy secondhand or to use what you already have or use what other people are no longer using. That's the same with our television set. We got our TV from my family. They upgraded and didn't want it anymore, so we took it off their hands for free. And then my headphones, I got secondhand off of eBay. They were refurbished. And yeah, it saved me splashing out on a new expensive pair of headphones. The next thing is secondhand furniture. So finding secondhand furniture is so easy nowadays with Facebook Marketplace and Spock and charity shops, furniture charity shops, and it's so great. Most of our furniture is from Facebook Marketplace, especially this really lovely bookshelf. I think we paid like £30 for it. Buying secondhand furniture is so important because it takes so many resources to make new furniture, especially wood, and there have been a lot of controversial things happen in the past, especially with companies such as IKEA, on where they source their wood from and whether it's illegal or not. The next thing to buy secondhand is books. So me and my partner read a lot of books. We like having a collection of books, even though I'm kind of a minimalist. But I get a lot of value from books, but we buy most of our books, or probably 99% of our books, secondhand, and we pay next to nothing for them, and I absolutely love this. I love reading secondhand books. They've had a life before me. Sometimes they have scribbles in. Sometimes they were a gift and have a note in the front. It's just so lovely. The next thing is plants. I said this in my last video about bedroom swaps. Plants are really great for bringing life into a space, and we have a few plants in our living room. We have some cacti, and then we also have this plant. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's really lovely, and it's absolutely thriving in the living room where it's sitting. And yeah, it's just really great having plants in your space. So the next low waste swap is a diffuser. I've always burned incense sticks, and we still do have some incense burners, but we have no incense sticks. Incense sticks can be really unsustainable because when you burn them, they release some really harsh chemicals into your room a lot of the time. You need to be careful which ones you buy. So we now use a diffuser, which is just water and you put a few drops of essential oil in, and we just let it go off in our living room, and it just smells lovely. The next low waste swap is soft furnishings. Things like pillows and blankets and rugs you may have in your living room. All of these things for us are secondhand or were gifted to us from someone that didn't want them anymore. This blanket in particular I actually found in a charity shop for only a few pounds, so I washed it. It had a few holes in it and a few stains. I tried to remove some of the stains and I sewed up the holes. It's 100% cotton, it's really lovely and warm, and I love the way it looks in our living room, so I got that. The next thing is wrapping paper. I just upcycle any tissue paper or anything to wrap all my presents and reuse string that came on different things or in presents to me or whatever. And yeah, it's really great to reuse wrapping paper you already had instead of buying new ones. The next thing is coasters. So in our living room we have these really cool, they look like mini vinyl coasters that we got gifted when we moved into our house. And then for our dining room table we have these lovely bamboo coasters, which we bought ourselves just to protect the table. Our table is also secondhand. The next thing is hankies. So I mentioned this in my bedroom swaps as well, but we have hankies absolutely everywhere. They're so useful. If you spill a drink in our living room, we can just wipe it up. You spill a drink on the dining room table or spill some dinner, you can wipe it up, and they're especially good when you have people round for dinner. Instead of using kind of tissues or napkins, we just use hankies instead, and people can use them to put on their laps or to wipe their face with once they finished eating and all that kind of good stuff, and then we can just bung them in the wash and reuse them. So the next thing is if you have any hobbies. So in particular, my boyfriend likes to play the piano. His piano is secondhand, and all of his piano papers are also secondhand. All of his music sheets are secondhand. It's better than, again, buying new things that require resources to be made and then using them. So it's always best to buy secondhand first. So always make sure that all of your hobbies, you try and buy secondhand first and buy new last. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any videos you would like me to make. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.